Hi, I want to show you briefly about maintaining your pump pot basket. This is a Whisperflo pump. There are several pumps that have this type of lid, but what you want to do is removing this right here. This is just a fifth of a turn, maybe not even that much. But anytime you take your pump lid off, you want to check to make sure there's no debris underneath it, especially on the O-ring that goes around the lid itself. You're going to check it. Anything small, a small piece of grass, or even something as thin as a piece of hair can cause that O-ring to not seal down properly. And when you start it back up, you're going to get a lot of bubbles, or the pump may not even prime. But what I also want to talk about is a lot of people put these baskets in improperly. So you can see right here as I lift it up, there's an opening right here. That opening always goes on the suction pipe right here that's in the front of the pump that's just coming inward. So you want to set that down in this direction. Some people will force it down to the side and not realize that's there. Debris will not get into the basket, but debris will actually get underneath the basket and go into the impeller, clogging the pump up, and then the pump has to be taken apart and cleaned. Anytime you take these filters, these baskets out, you want to make sure when you lift them up, you're not going to get any debris that goes up under them. Meaning that so when you put the basket back, that pot underneath the basket is nice and clean, so when you start it up, that debris doesn't get sucked into the pump and get clogged up into the impeller. So this is basically the basket itself. It's emptied, and then you put it back in there. Make sure it's that opening is right there. We keep the O-rings lubricated really well so they get a nice good seal, and that just goes on. I instruct everyone in some of my other videos, you'll also hear me say, I tighten everything only finger tight. I only have one hand right here while I'm holding the camera, so I'm only going to push one side of it at a time, but usually I'll take fingers on both sides. I will not grip it with my palm and try to jerk or put a lot of force on closing this lid. That compression O-ring is not meant to be tightened down that tight. It seals really well when the pump is on. A lot of pumps, when you turn them off, because of the back pressure on the system, you'll see water squirt out when it's turned off because of that back pressure. If you're not getting air bubbles into it when it's running, you do not need to tighten it down any more than finger tight, and almost all of them can be that way. So that's it. If you have any questions about this or anything else, please don't hesitate to email us or contact our company. Call us anytime from anywhere. Thank you.